again. On the road again. We've been batting 1,000 on this plans. We make plans and then they all get changed around. So I don't know what's going to happen on this trip. We're going toward Elko Nevada, and we're going to go exploring the Ruby Mountains. That's the plan. Whether we do that or not, we'll see. But that's kind of the direction we're heading. Right, girl?
Yeah, it's always fun to go out wanting to see one thing and then finding something else just as good.
Yep, that's what we like to do. Our plans have been modified as usual. So we were going to be camping tonight, but there's an infestation of Mormon crickets. So we decided to just get a motel. So that's where we're at. So we're in Elko right now, and it's probably all for the better. This is supposed to be pretty cold tonight, so staying in the motel makes it more comfortable. We are setting up camp.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there.
Randy, you're so funny.
Well, good morning from our deluxe accommodations. This room leaves a little to be desired, maybe a lot to be desired, but that's okay. It was warmer here than it would have been sleeping in our tent, so that's a good thing. So today we're going to go into town, get a little breakfast, and head up into Lamoille Canyon, I think, just see what that looks like. So stay tuned.
Are you capturing photographic memories?
Just saying. Yeah, this is only the beginning of it. It really is pretty. You know, you can't get it on camera. It's just not going to be. It's not going to be the same. These rocks down here are really looking cool. And then there's a creek down there that's just running.
Yeah, I've seen that from the road.
And there's Ione. That's Camp Lamoille down there.
Bring your camera over here.
Looks like this little drainage is taking out part of the road here. So they got it necked down to one lane.
Oh, falling rocks, huh? Imagine that.
so cold.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that canyon.
Wow.
Beautiful. There they are. We stopped here for outhouse break. And of course it's a real pretty place. So, this is a pretty campground. This is Thomas Creek Campground. So, the sites are very nicely tucked into the vegetation.
They took of the ocean and stuff back in the day. It just stops. Holy!
Coming to the head of Lamoille Canyon. It's way up. It's up there in that bowl. And there's a lot of snow up in there. Glad we're not hiking up there.
Oh, yeah. Those when we went through, what, 20 campsites? There was only one tent, and it was half on asphalt, half dirt.
This canyon is quite striking, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You can see why it's so popular.
Did you see all the waterfalls that were rolling down there?
I did. I saw those coming over the rocks.
Called the terraces.
Some clear water.
Yeah, it's pretty clear, all right.
This is a glaciated valley. There was glaciers. There still is glaciers. They're just not as big as they used to be. Avalanche Circle.
So they have avalanches on there, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they do. As steep as this ground is, when you get a lot of snow, I'm sure they have avalanches.
Whoa, there's a rocket there.
Two of them.
Yep, there's one of the horse trailers right there. Yeah, this is a very picturesque. This is the end of the road. Actually, the parking area down here is where you're supposed to park. We're parked in the non-parking area, which we like to do.
Oh yeah.
Little waterfall coming down there. We stopped at this little campground. Going to drive in here and see what it looks like.
Really well between those trees too.
What's that?
I got it all off mine. The important one.
Yeah. So this is the town of Jigs. That's the bar over there. And this is the fire department, volunteer fire department. Over here is the community hall. And then there's an old building. Not much here. Another old thing that you don't see very often, a phone booth
With an old lady.
with an old lady in it.
Frontier. Oh shoot. I gotta not have that in there.
Frontier. The worst telecommunication company in the world.
Okay.
Well, we just came through the town of Jigs. There's not much there. There's a fire department and a bar. And we're kind of heading up in those mountains right up there. Just down the road, there's a dirt road that takes off that we're going to take. I think it goes probably up in that valley that's between those mountains there. That's kind of the way we're going. It's a exploration of this area, so the only thing I know about it is what I found on Google Earth. So we'll see what it looks like when we see it on the ground.
Is this a horse?
This was the road that I wanted to take, and it's pretty washed out. There's some big cuts in it. There's a lot of water running down it, and there's some really bad spots up ahead. So I think we're gonna head back down the way we came and try a different road. Well, we found this little spot to camp. We're not really sure. We're going to look around a little bit first before we finalize this. But there's a nice little spot right here that is fairly flat. It's got plenty of firewood. And so we're going to drive down that road a little bit to see if there's another spot over there. So here's what we found. And it's pretty nice. It's got a lot of greenery. There's a fire ring right there.
We'll get them out.
So we're gonna get this going. We've got a nice green spot with some trees around us. So this is all good. We just need to level out and we'll be good to go. Woohoo!
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home for tonight. Well, it's a pretty spot. Shelter from the wind.
Oh man, come on, really?
There's the evidence. No. Brad's been over there sawing away. Anyway, they got their tent set up over here. They have a trailer. They have a perfectly good trailer. Unfortunately, they didn't bring it. Well, there was a reason, but perfectly good, but there was a good reason.
Perfectly good.
Yeah, mostly except for the wiring. So anyway, and we can't wait to get our new trailer so we don't have to set that thing up all the time. But you know, that thing has been good to us.
Yep. And
So
there'll
we're good.
probably be times that you'll
It'll
want
be
to use
good
it.
to you.
You know, and that's
I don't see that. She sees it, but not me.